किस तरीके से यू अप्रोच क्लाइंट, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल किस तरीके से अप्रोच करना चाहिए?
So मैं एक्चुअली आई विल नॉट गो इनटू डिटेल्स ऑफ अप्रोचिंग बिकॉज वो मेरा पूरा आई रन अ सेल्स बूट कैम्प
ओके।
विच इज लाइक अ 10 आवर का कोर्स.
हाँ।
एंड उसमें भी मुझे लगता है कि आई कांट लाइक share so much that happens within sales itself. So approaching, if I start speaking, we'll speak for next 2 hours. But I can tell people the importance of sales.
हाँ।
That selling is the basic, most human skill. You know, when we are in an interview, we are selling ourselves. When we are in a date, we are selling ourselves. You know, we are always selling ourselves to people around us, saying that why should they prefer you over someone else?
हम्म।
And it's the same thing when you do sales. You need to be out there, vocal, and someone who doesn't know how to do sales is typically, for me, at least I believe, has a lot more to learn in their life. Because if you don't know how to sell, see again, I'm saying selling in a way, in a correct way, in a positive manner. I'm not saying selling by lying, not by selling saying that, hey, I am this, which you are not. Saying
हाँ।
someone who is out there, who knows how to reach out to clients, someone who knows how to speak to clients, someone who knows how to negotiate, will always have better personal, professional, whatever kind of opportunities in their life. They'll always cling them, and they'll be able to convert more opportunities compared to someone else.
ट्रू।
So basic skills of communication, basic skills of validation, basic skills of negotiation, basic skills of consistently approaching. These are like basic things that sales teaches you, which is not just limited to business. It's also limited to non-business things as well. For example, sales. When I started, of course, I come from a place where I was not a good communicator at all.
हाँ।
Worst at negotiation. If you tell me, ये kanda 100 रुपए का, I'll give you 100 रुपए even if it's 20 rupees. I'll like that bad. Uh, and uh, and I always thought that I would not be a person who will make it into sales because my basic skill of communication negotiation is completely missing. When I came into this, when I started doing it, because that was my only way to grow. You know, I never had funds coming from my family. I still run IFP bootstrap. We don't want to raise any round of, or we haven't thought of raising any round of funds till now. We are not backed by any Reliance and Mahindra at all. So how do we make money? How do we survive a team? How do we grow a festival? The
हाँ।
only way is that I had to take that seat of learning sales. And I said, hey, you know what? Probably in first 2 years I might not learn, but I'll do it continuously for 10 years. And probably at the end of 10th year, I'll become great at doing it. And exactly that happened. So the first year when I started doing sales, it was horribly bad. Like I made all wrong deals and I kept making mistakes till I was in the fourth, fifth year of doing sales. Once I started getting confidence when bigger deals started closing, when I realized that, hey, you know what, when I speak this, this works, but when I speak this, it doesn't work. And hence I should speak A and I should not speak B. When I
हम्म।
started realizing that, when I started working on it, I realized that I could multiply my business, which means, you know, I could go from a 100K revenue company to a $4 million revenue company like this, just because I could convince people why they should be working with me, and convince, saying that not just bol bachchan convince in the sense also deliver on it. So of course delivering is the number one part. You need to sort out कि यार product तो इतना अच्छा होना चाहिए that people are wanting to buy it,
हाँ।
and then you need to go out and buy it. So founders, especially someone who's in a startup who doesn't understand sales, who doesn't want to indulge in sales, let me tell you very frank, you will fail someday if you don't know how to sell. That's the basic most thing that every founder should know. They will only be able to build a sales team when they know how to sell, right?
हम्म।
If you're working in a company, or if you're going to join and work in a company, you should know sales, because that will get you a competitive advantage over a person who doesn't know how to sell. You will be always be a client first, client facing person in your company. Your company will always push you to be client facing, because they know that, hey, you can get them more business, you can be convincing, you can get a client the right kind of things that they demand for, and you can also generate business for the company. So it'll always give you a preference over someone else. So
हम्म।
it's like how reading and listening is a basic life skill. I think sales is a basic professional, or a more, I'll say sales is a more adult skill. When you complete your teenage wala years, the next thing that you should learn is how to sell. And I'm
हम्म।
saying not just sell in professional interview. I'm saying sell even when you are dating someone. You should know what to speak, what not to speak. What are the things that are going to make you more attractive? What are the things
Hmm.
which are not going to make you more attractive? You should know that balance. You should
Hmm.
know how, when I speak this, how the other person will react. What does the other person need that I am going to provide them? You should know those basic things. That's how sales works, right?
Hmm.
Example. So continuously, I would be thinking that, hey, what is the kind of thing that Utsav needs right now? Utsav needs more quotable things that he can make reels out of, or Utsav needs just a random conversation that he'll remember when he turns 80. So I know that Utsav needs more content. So I'm going to provide you more real content. Now that is a very basic sales mentality. I can't go out of it, but I need to make sure that I am. If you require X and I have that X to supply, I need to make sure that I'm providing you that. That's how sales works.
Then when you know कि rejection हो रहा है, then how did you kept yourself motivating कि नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ तो टर्न अप होगा, कहीं ना कहीं से तो वो हाँ निकलेगी.
So like I said ना, sales is always a number game.
हाँ.
आपको पता है कि मैं 10 लोगों को अप्रोच करूंगा, 8 लोग मना करेंगे पर दो हाँ बोलेंगे. अब मुझे पता है कि if I reach 80 people, you know, sorry, 100 people, 80 of them will say no, 20 will say yes. So I'm just saying if you reach 1000 people, 800 will say no, 200 will say yes. So I'm just saying it's a number game. It has nothing to do with कि आपने, of course you can increase your chances of number by being better prepared, by giving
हाँ.
them आपके pitches ज्यादा अच्छे हो सकते हैं, आपका communication skill better हो सकता है, all those things, आपका professionalism better होगा, तो शायद आप 80-20 की जगह 70-30 पे हो गए, 30% of your things close. But that's how sales always is. Rejection is always going to be a bigger part of it.
हम्म.
सिर्फ हार्वी स्पेक्टर है जो ऐसे क्लोज कर सकता है, बाकी नो पर्सन कैन क्लोज इट लाइक दिस. हार्वी स्पेक्टर मीटिंग में जाते हैं, इज लाइक ओके दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव, दिस इज व्हाट यू वांट टू गिव, यू लाइक ओके हार्वी स्पेक्टर साइन,
हम्म.
आई एग्री टू. ऐसा नहीं होता है, रियल लाइफ सेल्स इज वेरी डिफरेंट.
Yeah.
Kind of. So you just need to understand that it's a number game. I think if that understanding is there about number game, then you're sorted. You don't need to
हम्म.
look back and worry about इसने मना क्यों किया, इसने हाँ क्यों बोला. Like okay, कोई बात नहीं, इसने मना किया 10 में से, she was amongst the 8 of those 10
हम्म.
people. So
हम्म. सो आई थिंक आपने यही बोला कि जस्ट फोकस ऑन योर इनपुट कि आप इतने लोगों को रीच आउट कर रहे हो एंड यू विल फाइंड योर रिजल्ट्स फ्रॉम देयर.
absolutely, you will know what your percentage of conversion is. So
हाँ.
sales is all about that. आपको आपका percentage of conversion better करना है.
हम्म. ट्रू.
That's the best thing and the only thing in your hand.
हाँ. ट्रू.